Okay. Is there a motion to dispense with all business and move directly into the state of the chapter address as given by the Nicaea of Chaverot BBG number 2307, Brittany Zaretsky?
Motion. Motion.
Ooh, is she even here? I recognize Chaverot's chapter board. We're going first.
All right. Dear Brittany.
No, I don't like that. What if we start with Dear Bib?
What's that?
Never mind. Scratch that.
I'm on mute. What about Dear Brit?
That's good, short and sweet.
Perfect. Dear Brit.
We were so lucky to serve under you for this past year.
Even though the end of our term on chapter board this year ended in a way that was just a little unexpected, with your help and careful planning, the transition was smooth and produced many quality programs.
You helped to bring all the girls of Chavi together and inspire us to a whole new extent.
This year you have
Had great ideas and planned awesome programs.
Given me reminders to complete my program planners during lunch at school.
and not so subtly reminded me as well to take pictures during programs.
You've also supported all of our ideas and made us all feel heard.
You truly showcase what Javi is all about: friendship, sisterhood, and good times.
You have the greatest ideas when it comes to elevating our chapter, like a Javi picture board or a cute global Shabbat invitations. Even if you do force me to do all the work while you sit and direct me, just like a perfect Nicaea would do.
Our chapter has thrived this year due to your infectious passion and commitment. Not only has Chaverot increased in numbers, but you have sparked all of our BBG flames.
I can speak for all new members in saying that you make everyone feel welcome at each and every program. When I first joined BBYO, I was very shy. I know, hard to believe. I didn't really talk to people. Every time I walked into the sketchy basement, you were there to give me a hug and ask about my week.
Although my involvement this year on board was questionable, thank you for making sure that our chapter was a safe and welcoming place for everyone. As I've always said, I see a lot of myself in you, and I know that Javi is a better place because of you.
You made board meetings and calls fun, deep programs even more meaningful, and you definitely added some interesting harmonies to song circles.
Were those even notes that you were singing? We'll never know.
In all seriousness, to truly express our endless love for you,
We wrote you a beautiful acrostic poem.
B is for Booster Juice, your all-time favorite drink.
R is for a really cool middle name that will not be mentioned.
I is for inspiring new board members and prospects.
T is for texting hey girlies or hey gal pals daily.
T is for talking nonstop about quitting Kumon, but not actually doing it for months.
A is for always having sweaty hands.
N is for not knowing how to spell Chihuahua. Sorry, Taylor.
And Y is for your super lit and amazing board.
Overall, Brittany, we could have not have asked for a better way to spend our Sunday evenings than on a last-minute board call with you.
We love you so much.
Thank you for being an amazing Nicaea. We know you're going to accomplish great things on regional board next year.
Can't wait for you to keep up your mom lifestyle, but on a regional level.
And with that, we, Chaverot's chapter board, second the motion to dispense with all business and move directly into the state of the chapter address as given by the Nicaea of Chaverot BBG 2307, Brittany Zaretsky.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I recognize Jack, Jamie, Nico, and Ezra.
Do we want to explain what we're doing before we launched into it? I feel like.
Sure, you can.
Okay, we wrote a song. We're singing a song for our lovely friend, Brittany Zaretsky. Oh, I guess I'm starting. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. You're Brittany.
With a bad knee. You're falling over as you walk into the DCCC.
You have boy shorts, yet can't play sports.
You get really anxious at airports.
Everyone else on the call can see it. Everyone else, even you. Ooh.
Brittany, you light up hubby like nobody else.
When you laugh at jokes for too long, we all look at you funny.
But when you smile at the chapter, ain't hard to tell.
BBYO, oh.
Where did your advisor go?
If you took off your glasses, you wouldn't see.
You'll understand hubby loves you so desperately.
Soon the fire trucks will come and we'll have to leave.
You're done your term, whoa.
And now you're going regional, oh.
And that's what makes you brib, not bib.
So Kukumon, they had it wrong. To prove you're right, you quit your job.
We all know why. Josh is so cool. It clearly doesn't run in the family gene pool.
Even Vadim and Lana see it.
Everyone else but you.
You've impacted us like nobody else.
Your chapter was in great hands with you at the helm.
But now that your term is done, you did so well.
BBYO, oh.
Where did your Mora go? If only you brought more members to Chaverot.
Then your new board would have actually been opposed.
Right now I'm pinning your camera. I can't believe.
BBYO, oh.
Where did all your seniors go? Bib.
Bib. Bib.
Bib.
Brittany, you lead Chaverot like nobody else. The way that you run programs gets me overwhelmed.
But when you rap your last gavel, ain't hard to tell.
BBYO, oh.
Where did your whole term go? Oh.
You fire up a whole party like no one else. The fire trucks come and we all get overwhelmed.
But when you smile, it ain't hard, hubby, it ain't hard to tell.
BBYO, oh.
You don't know you're impactful.
If only you saw what we can see.
You'll understand why we love you so passionately.
Right now we're looking at you and we can't believe.
BBYO, oh.
You don't know you're so sexy, oh.
You don't know you're a good friend, oh. That's what makes you Brittany.
Oh, that was amazing. How did you guys do that?
It took us a while to actually get started. We're not done.
Thank you. I actually have a very specific commentary. I know that we're not supposed to do this right now, but first, that song was amazing. I really appreciated your tunes and the subtle fired at me. Thank you.
Okay.
What?
So, to continue. Britt, you light up every room you walk into. Your laugh is infectious, and I truly cherish the times we've spent together in the past couple of years. Getting matching sweaters on beach day was iconic, and I love you. I can't wait to see all the incredible things you do in the future.
Britt, you're funny, iconic, awesome, lovely, and you even laugh at my jokes when they're not that funny. I'm so happy for you, and you've done such a good job this year. You're so amazing, and I'm so excited for you for next year. Winnie, you're awesome, funny, sweet, and I can't think of anyone I'd rather see run hubby. That's right, Hannah. You'll never fill her shoes.
You're kidding, I think. Brittany, you've had such an incredible term this year, and I'm so proud of all that you accomplished. You are compassionate, outgoing, and beautiful, and you amaze me every day. I love you, Brittany.
Aww. And with that,
we, Jack, Jamie,
Nico,
and
Ezra
call
for acclamation.
You actually don't.
We second the motion.
Proclamation. We second it.
What we do.
Thank
That's what we do.
Is there a call for acclamation? She's here now. I recognize Sydney Jacobs.
Okay, well, I don't have a song, so my my state speech isn't gonna be as good as that. So good job on you guys. That was really good. But Brittany, what is there for me to say? Just over 2 years ago, we began working together. I think we may have met at Camp Mid-8, but I'm still not sure about when we really met. Very shortly after we met, we grew to have a very close friendship and workship with each other. Having been elected as both as Nasia for your chapter and you as my Mora, I couldn't have asked for anything better. You carried the board and the chapter on your back last year as well as this year. I'm so proud with everything that you've accomplished in your time in BBYO, and I know that this is only the start and there's so much more to come from you. This year I wasn't present as much in the chapter. I would try to come when I was able to, but it was cut short thanks to Corona this year. The times I did come, your face would light up with a smile when you saw me. The grip you had over the members was astonishing. You had such a strong and powerful sense of leadership, I think a lot of girls in the chapter would really look up to. I'm so proud of everything that you were able to accomplish this year, last year, and in the future. There's no successor that I would have rather have take over my position and lead the chapter this year. Your passion for this organization grew with you as you found your home here, and will continue to grow as you inspire more BBGs. The thing about Brittany that is so respectful is she is such a great board member, but an even better friend. Unlike most people, she's able to find the balance and keep a good, strong friendship throughout her time with her other board members. Brittany, thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and the chapter, and I wish you luck with everything that you do in the future and with Lake Ontario region. I know academically and with BBYO you will accomplish great things, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that you ran for Mora, and I know that you will fill great shoes, and Lake Ontario has a lot to watch out for in the coming years with you in this position. And with that, I, Sydney Jacobs, move to dispense with all business and call for acclamation.
Do I have any dissent? Seeing and hearing none, we will dispense with all business and move directly into the state of the chapter address as given by the Nasia of Chaverot BBG number 2307, Brittany Diane Zaretsky.
Can I speech now? Is this
Yes.
okay? Okay. Before I start my 3-page long speech, I don't really feel like being spotlighted, but I guess I will be now. There's a few things I want to say. So I'm gonna put it into gallery mode so I can see people. I hope that doesn't ruin everybody else's spotlight. We're just gonna do it. Thank you guys so much. You guys are like truly, I'm gonna say all the sappy stuff in my speech, but before I get into the scripted part, I just want to say how much I appreciate each of you guys. To my board, you don't know how much cries is coming for you in these next 3 pages, so I'm not gonna give too much away. But that speech was amazing, and I love you guys so deeply, and no matter what happens, we're still a board, and we're still going to have a group chat. Like, I'm going to make one tonight because I don't want this to end, and so you're just going to have to deal with me. Like, it's fine. And to Ezra, Jack, Jamie, and Ego, thank you for the song. That was amazing. If I'm really honest, I didn't expect any less from you four, but that was definitely more than I expected, but I didn't expect you to just do a boring speech. I knew that you would have something extravagant because you guys are so amazing, and you always just do more and make people feel so special. Jamie, I don't even want to talk about you leaving Cubby because I feel the tears like up the surface of my eyeballs, so I don't want to talk about that, but I love you. And the rest, Nico, Jamie, Jack, and Ezra. You guys you guys have been such amazing seniors and such amazing mentors. And Nico, even though you have had like so much work in BBYO, you were still so active this year, which was so inspiring to everyone. And Ezra and Jack, of course, you guys did amazing on regional board. You know that you inspired so many people, and yeah. So I'm just gonna. Oh, and Sydney. I didn't know how you'd feel. Is Sydney still here? I can't see her. Sydney? Jacobs?
Click the second page.
She left.
She has a dinner.
I'm just gonna say it anyways. I didn't know how Sydney would feel with me asking her to make that speech because we were on board a year ago, and the thing she said was it just meant so much because she was my first mentor, and I don't want to get into that type of stuff because I wrote in her life book and she's not even here. But like, yeah, whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna start my speech. Sorry guys. I don't know, sit tight, get some popcorn. This is my time to talk, okay? Okay. Oh, before I start my speech, I have one more thing to say. This is more towards all the younger members, so I guess heavy members. If you're wondering, if you're deciding whether or not to run for board, I want to tell you right now, take it from me, definitely do it, because I did not want to. Sophia can attest to this. She had to push me to run for Mora and for Nicia, and you don't know how many people had to push me to run for regional board, because I cannot make a decision by myself. But definitely do it, because this is how I found my home, and this is how I've had all these amazing experiences. So with that, definitely run for board. Now I'm going to start saying my speech. Okay, I love you all. Okay. Honestly, I've been dreading writing this speech because I kept thinking it'd be impossible to sum up this year and everything I took from it in just one short speech. You guys have given me so much and created such an amazing home. So this is me trying my best to sum it up in 3 short pages. I was truly blessed with the most perfect board for me. I can't stress how much I loved working with each of these BBGs. I know that I was so far off from a perfect Nicia. I know everyone's gonna make it seem like I was a perfect Nicia. That's not what happened. Those last minute board calls, that was every week Sunday night. Just don't be fooled by the nice song. Like there were times that I'd forget to give a prospect form until like 7:50 to a new, Kevin, you can't hear this, but some prospects got forms at 7:50, and half of the girls sometimes were not texted about the program. And Kevin can actually attest to this, sometimes I forget to make Zoom links for my own programs. That's just what happens. But working with these specific girls made me feel like it was okay to mess up, and always stood by me. I never had to take on anything alone. Whenever there was a huge program or a really big problem, I always had people by my side. I was never by myself, which is what made it so easy to serve this year. It was an honor to watch each of you grow into the people that you are today, and I can't wait to see how far everyone will go, because I know my board, and especially everyone on this call, will go so far. As a board, we've accomplished so much. We designed super cute sweaters that made a killing. I started a hubby frame tradition that I think I put it in the DCC. I remember it's not in my house anymore. And planned a global Shabbat in 2 days, which you'll hear about more later. And made an e-cookbook, which you'll also hear more about later. And that's just some of our amazing accomplishments this year. I want to thank each of you individually for your unique contributions as a board member to the chapter. So Mickey, you can unmute yourself if you'd like. That's fine. Mickey, I feel so blessed that we got to share this journey together. We've been best friends for the past 10 years, and I wouldn't want to share every single aspect of my life with anyone else. It goes like way back, like bat mitzvah club, pre-Accutane, like whiteheads all over my face then. For a while, BBYO was just my thing, and you'd only come to programs sometimes, but you never really got a feel for it. And when you were elected for Siganit, I was so overjoyed that I'd finally get to share my passion for BBYO with you. You started this year terrified. Taylor, you know what? I don't want to talk about that, and I'm really scared how much Taylor has. Like, she has so much power over Facebook. I just don't want to know. Anyways, Mickey, you were very scared starting this year, and you scared that you didn't know how to plan a program or didn't know how to run anything, especially with Exodus. But watching you grow into the leader you are today, easily being able to plan the most perfect program for Hovey and Exodus. I'm talking about the Nerf War. It was amazing. It catered to both our needs and Exodus needs. Ellie Brown gave it a special shout out in his life speech. Like, if that's not a gold medal, I don't know what is. So Leora, I'm looking at you. Good luck. That was something that wasn't done in years, and you were so amazing at it. And I was so proud of you, watching you stand in the middle, screaming at these little, like, there's like 40 people there, and you were screaming at them. It was a crazy experience, but you did amazing. And I would have never been able to get this year without you, from sitting at lunch together planning a program, or splitting up the work when I was stressed. You were by my side through it all. You are the most creative person I know, and I'm so happy how we got to experience that firsthand this year. I am beyond proud of you, and it's absolutely incredible that our BBYO journey doesn't end because we're on regional board together. It's something I never thought would happen for us. Not to, like being mean to us, I'm just saying I never saw it in the future, and it's and this is something I'm so excited, happy, and excited to share this opportunity with my best friend, and I'm insanely proud of you and us, and I love you very, very much.
What do you know?
Miss Hannah Cohen, words. Please unmute yourself too. I wanna.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Words can't describe how proud I am of this Hannah Cohen right here. When I walked into my first Jack versus Jack, whatever you call that program, that was my first BBYO program. Hannah, you were the very first person I talked to, and Taylor, but Hannah. And for a long time, you were super quiet, and we only got to hear you talk at Rosebud Thorn if we all had our fingers crossed. But now I find you standing in the front of programs and telling everyone to be quiet and listen to your Chaverot announcements, and it makes me cry every single time. Towards the end of our year, our friendship blossomed, and I got to know your crazy, fun, bubbly personality, and I knew it was one I would want to get to know forever. This year, the rest of board got to see your personality because you were as Chaverot, and even though, as mentioned, I did have to, give you a little elbow nudge to take a picture. We're not going to talk about that. Everyone has mistakes. Not mistakes, but no. Positivity, whatever. You made me prouder every single day with everything that you did, from keeping the girls in the loop to being an incredible role model. Everything you did completely amazed me. And you're just a role model example of everything. Truly, you were always amazing and super eager to work on anything. No matter how hard a program is, you just were like, yeah, Brittany, I'm helping you right now, and we're going to do this program in 30 seconds. And you went out of your way to make sure every single BBG was happy and enjoying the program. You truly, truly, truly made an impact at every program and are the most selfless person I know. I'm insanely proud to pass the gavel down to you. I wouldn't want to pass it to anyone else. And I know that you have the skills and passion to leave Hovey, and I'm incredibly excited to see what you accomplish, because BBG has given you the confidence you deserve, and I cannot wait to see all these new little Hovey members with the same Hannah Cohen confidence every single day, and I love you.
Love you.
Leora, sorry guys, I know it's long, but it's fine, it's Zoom, whatever. Leora, you freaking amaze me, okay? Like, Leora walked in to Hovey as like a little giggly grade 8, and she became this insane leader. We weren't super close when you got elected, not to mention you were on the Zoom screen, or I think it was just a picture of you. I don't know, you were very busy that day, but whatever. The more I got to know you, the more of a unique bond we got to develop. Throughout the year, you were a very, very special board member to me. I admire how much passion you had for every single idea you presented to board, and it taught me that anything is possible as long as you believe in it, and I hope that you can teach that lesson to everybody else, because it's a very important lesson, and I promise you I will follow it every single day, because you did really teach it to me. Before I continue, I also want to stop and give Leora a huge round of applause, because she literally recruited the most amount of members, and she's the reason why we have above 8 members at every program. So half of these BBGs, that's Leora's friend. Like, obviously now they're BBGs, but that's Leora recruited. Like, this is her. So Ezra, for your information, my Mora, she was in Leora. She did a lot of the Mora work. So yeah, that's not a shot at me anymore. But yeah, you grew into this incredibly strong leader, and you never fail to impress me with any you do. I know that you will excel at singing eat, and you'll hit Hovey hard with your countless ideas. Leora has like an idea every 30 seconds, just like thinks of like, oh, let's have an overnight and call it a hava and make it about love and self-love, and then it's a program planner, but it doesn't happen because of Corona, but it's fine. Yeah, she's amazing. It's incredible. I can't wait to see it, and I'm so proud of you. I feel so blessed that I got to teach you and watch everything happen. And you really brought something new to every single program, and I love you. Sophia, thank you very much for being a mentor for us this year. You did something that must have been very difficult to do, and you ran for Giz, even though you still wanted some impact in the chapter after going from such high positions at BBYO. You did something that I think would have been very hard for me to do, but it was amazing, and you mentored us and you helped us. You're so reliable and were there when we needed it. And you've seen Hovey at its worst, and it was with your passion and experience that we got to grow our chapter in many ways. You're also a walking program bank, but you know that. I've been telling you that since I first met you. It's like insane. You're such a well-rounded and creative leader, and you've helped and supported me throughout the year. I knew I could count on you for last-minute advice, a crazy program idea, because you are a walking program bank, and what to do next at a business meeting, because I don't even know what to do next after this speech. It's fine, whatever. And you've given so much of yourself to the chapter, including a chapter advisor, which I hope we get in September. I'm literally going to walk up to your door and ask Julieta to come because we don't have an advisor, as you heard in the lovely song. But I just want you to know that nothing you do is unappreciated, and we all love you and look up to you at Hovey. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for board and for me and for everyone this year, and I love you. As for the rest of Hovey girls, you guys are my family. Whether you're newly inducted or you've been a member for years, you all mean so much to me. Getting excited to cuddle you at the beginning of each week and listening to your hour-long, crazy Rosebud Thorns made my week every week. Every week promised Taylor's hilarious commentary, Brooke's contagious smile, Hannah's fashionable grout fit, only she thought it was fashionable. Leora's horror stories about chat, Sophia's lessons on a new yoga position, Nikki's relatable stories that went on forever, Rachel's crazy everything, and her passion for RuPaul, Emma's eagerness to participate, Jamie's excitement for Wendy's, which I don't know how I'm gonna run a program next year without Jamie having a Wendy's as a rose, but Vicky's uplifting positivity, Michelle's wise advice, Michaela's insanely cute outfit, Marin's creativity, and so much more. You each bring a unique light to the chapter. The other day, I asked you guys to draw what Hovey meant to you on our MIT night. And although all your drawings are beautiful and so impactful, Hannah's drawing stood out to me the most. Hannah drew a square on the paper, and she said, stop laughing, I'm serious. She said, this is a serious part of my speech, and she's giggling. Hannah drew a simple box on the paper, and she said that this is a box, and this is what Hovey is for me. Hovey let me step out of my box or square, whatever, and become who I truly am and show everyone who I am, and gave me the confidence. And I truly believe that that was the best representation for Hovey, because each of you girls, even Taylor, which was crazy the moment she walked into Hovey, I've watched you guys all step out of your box this year and grow into beautiful people, and I'm so, so happy. Jamie, I'm looking at you. You're like smiling ear to ear right now, and I love you. But yeah, each of you grew, and it was the biggest blessing to watch. As for some advice for next year's board, this is based on my mistakes, so listen very, very carefully. Hannah, especially you, Leora. First, make sure your Global Chaverot guests are confirmed. Confirmed. Trust me, scrambling to find a new guest the Wednesday before Global Chaverot with another chapter, it's not fun. It's not fun, you know? I don't recommend it. I did make us stronger as a board, but anything did. So Emma Katz, you make sure that you're bored. And trust me, Leora's gonna be on you because this was not a good experience. Second, active programs with Exodus are a win. Once in a while, it's good to get Hovey off of the circle in the middle of the room, sharing our Rosebud Thorns, and get in the gym and play Nerf Gun Wars because, like I said, best program ever. And third, make sure you know how to use the projector before you want to do a karaoke program, because David Peacock doesn't always have the right parts for you. So you want to make sure you know how to use a projector.
And lastly, this one's very important. So Taylor, I want your ear up to the mic, okay? If you want to make cute merch, and you've made the cute merch, and it excels in the region, and everyone loves this merch, bring it to IC. I cannot describe the pain and the regret I felt every single time an international BBG walks by me asking where I got my beautiful sweater. And I'm like, oh yeah, actually I didn't bring them. Horrible, horrible. And that's why we were in debt, and that's why we had to make an e-cookbook. That's a little secret about hubby. But yeah, fails are real, and fails definitely happen. Please learn from fails, even though you guys are gonna have your own fails. Don't repeat ours, because ours hurt my heart, and I don't want it to hurt your heart. But I tried to lead this year with transparency, and I wanted my board to know everything. And so when we were in debt, they knew, and they worked on a cookbook because we were in debt. And we probably still are in debt. I don't know, Kevin, we can talk about this later. But yeah, so fails are real, and they're okay, and they happen. To bring Nicia for this group of girls was the biggest honor and the best decision I've ever made. I've spent some of my favorite memories with you, either sitting in the creepy basement or in Leora's beautiful kitchen that I want in my own house. I had the honor of teaching you what I've learned and helping you grow into the leaders you are today. As I was writing this speech, and as I'm talking this speech, there's a lawnmower in my neighbor. Okay. So many ideas and so many moments together were going through my head. Like singing really loud at a karaoke program, or strutting, oh, good job, everyone look at the chat, that's how much money we have. Wow, we were dead before. As I was writing this speech, so many different ideas. Can you guys still hear me? Yes, okay. So many different memories, like strutting down the runway with Rachel as we sang RuPaul, or singing a High School Musical with you guys in the basement went through my head. But there's one very specific moment that resonates with me. It was the night of Global Shabbat, and I remember bringing everyone downstairs to see a huge, beautifully spread dessert potluck. Leora, that was amazing. That board organized, and Leora is at Leora's house. Before we cuddled up with a chapter with a bunch of blankets and pillows. We all listened and laughed and were there for each other. And this exact moment was what I've always envisioned for my chapter. We were so strongly bonded in that moment, and it was meant to be. The rewarding feeling of bringing all you girls together to experience that one moment with me was one I will never forget, and something that I'll take with me for the rest of my life. That specific moment was exactly what I've been working for as Nicia and as Mora the previous year, and that moment is what I will try to get every BBG as Regional Mora to experience, because that was truly amazing. I'm incredibly proud that I got to lead you girls this year, and that I finally achieved my goal for my chapter, spending that moment together. You all made it so easy to serve, and I've read that sentence already, and gave me an escape for the crazy reality every week. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. To the new board, I'm so proud of you girls. You are amazing choices for the positions that you were elected for, and I can't wait to watch you in action. I know that you will be strong. I mean, if this board can create an e-cookbook during a global pandemic and sell it across the region, I promise you, you can do anything. Some things are unpredictable, like having a Zoom States, but as long as you're with your girls, nothing else matters. The global pandemic cookbook example just goes to show how strong this board was and how strong you guys can be next year. I really don't want to say my submitted. Oh my God. Okay. Submitted with undying love for long, sappy speeches about my favorite people in the whole wide world, the Pink Panther, endless rosebud thorns, stale icing raspberry that Michelle would never let us eat even though we always ate anyways. Scrambling to make a last-minute program perfect. Yachad canceling on us. Yikes. Taylor's Yas Queen, Jamie's Wendy's, teaching Hannah how to skate and then making her fall on her bum. Snaps. Weekly programs with you. Hover at BBG number 2307. You again, because I love you so much. And the International Order of BBG. I forever remain Brittany Diane Zaretsky, damn proud 2019-2020 chapter Nicia. I love you. Also, Taylor, please delete that chat. I don't like it. One more thing, sorry. I know I took 10 minutes or more, but I want to say that as my Madrika, which I'm going to be installed as today, I don't care how much I have to do. I want to continue to be part of this chapter. Next year, I'm going to take a step back from being part of the chapter, but I don't care. I want everyone to text me because I want to cuddle you. So yeah, I know it's taking a long time, but that's all I want to say. We can continue now, Nikki. I love you.
Is there a motion to accept the state of the chapter address as given by the Nicia of Chaverot BBG number 2307, Brittany Diane Zaretsky?
Motion.
I recognize Marin. Is there a second?
Second.
Recognize Max Glosman. Is there a call for acclamation?
1-800
Brittany Zaretsky.
Is there any dissent? Dissent.
Seth.
I'm so stupid. Would the board of Chaverot BBG number 2307 please rise and state your dissent?
We move, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We move for a standing roll call vote to accept the state of the chapter address as given by the Nicia of Chaverot BBG 2307, Brittany Zaretsky.
Everyone, you can unmute for this. I'm sure you all know what to do. My sister Gizbari, what say you?
Brittany Diane Zaretsky. Brittany Diane Zaretsky.
My sister Shima, what say you?
Brittany Diane Zaretsky.
Brittany Diane Zaretsky.
My sister Mastura, what say you?
Brittany Diane Zaretsky.
Brittany Diane Zaretsky. Brittany Diane Zaretsky.
Chaverot BBG number 2307, what say you?
Brittany Diane Zaretsky.
Yeah.
Brittany
Diane Zaretsky.
Brittany Diane
Zaretsky.
Brittany Diane
Zaretsky.
Zaretsky.
Yeah. Amazing.
Woo.
Okay, you can all mute now.
We were all chanting my middle name. That's what happened.
Hey, Savannah.
Unanimously passes, and we have accepted the state of the chapter address as given by the Nicia of Chaverot BBG number 2307, Brittany Diane Zaretsky. And babe, we actually have something for you right now. So
Oh.
sit tight.
Who's Jonah's iPhone?
Maybe Jonah Beckins.
I didn't know that you made something.
I hope it works.
Ben, thank you so much for an incredible year on board. I could not have asked for a better and more kind-hearted Nicia to show me the ropes and who gave her everything for this position. For nearly 10 years, I've watched you grow into the mature, helpful, intelligent person that you are today, and I could not be more excited to be taking on new opportunities with you. You are truly so special, and we are so proud of you, but don't just take it from me. Here are a few people who you've impacted that have some words to say. Hope you enjoy. Hey, Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi, Boo. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
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 Brittany Zaretsky. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi, Babe. Hey, Brittany.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Britt.
Brittany.
Hey, Britt.
Hey, Brittany.
Britt.
Brittany.
Hey, Britt.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Britt. Brittany. Hey, Britt.
Hey, Britt. It's Eric. Oh, no, I need to film that landscape. Sorry, Michaela.
Wow, I can't believe your term as chapter Nicia is coming to an end.
I know this end isn't exactly how you wanted it to be, but I'm so glad to be able to spend time with you and be able to celebrate you at your states.
It's crazy that's already your states. You've done such an amazing job this year.
You are such a fantastic president.
You've done so much for our chapter. I know that you care so much about us personally and Chaverot all together.
On a personal note, thank you for always being there, being so supportive and positive, being such an amazing friend.
I love how you're always there for me when I need advice or when I need someone to talk to.
You were super hardworking. You were crazy funny, never failing to put a smile on anyone's face.
And I am so glad that I'm able to call you one of my best friends.
You continue to impress me every day. You are one of the kindest and one of the funniest people,
I have ever met, and I'm so happy that we're friends. It was so nice getting to talk to you, know you this past year.
And it was amazing getting so close to you and seeing a different part of you that I see.
We never got to watch those armadillos in Dallas, so that's definitely something we've got to check off our bucket list.
You're probably wondering why I'm wearing a cowboy hat right now. That's completely unrelated. I was just pretending to play Cowboys Pat and Goodman.
Howdy.
You're so funny. Talking to you always brightens up my day.
It's been really cool to see what you've done with the chapter and how you've inspired so many BBGs.
You are going to keep the flow of Chaverot leaders coming, and that's all thanks to you.
Thank you for everything that you've done. You've been really supportive. Thank you so much for being so welcoming for me and BBYO.
I admire how you're so uplifting, and I swear your smile's contagious.
You are a true leader, and we're just so happy and very, very proud parents. You're a great friend, and you're an amazing Lucia hubby.
I don't know what I would have done without you.
And you're truly the definition of BBG and what every single BBG should strive to achieve. And I can only imagine BYO without you.
I'm so proud of all you've accomplished in these years,
And you were always there for me and everyone around you when we need you the most.
It was really incredible for my last year to see all the amazing work you did. You made me really proud.
You continue to blow me away with your creativity, your thoughtfulness, and the passion you had for the position. We are very proud of you with all your accomplishments and all your involvement.
And I know you're going to have the best time and you're going to do such amazing things on the 41st Regional Board.
I'm super excited to work with you this year, so congrats and good luck.
I can't wait to see what you do as Mora next year.
You've done such amazing things for your chapter, and I can't wait to see what you do next year on Regional Board.
And I'm so excited to see what you do as Regional Mora.
I cannot wait to be on Regional Board with you next year because I know no matter what you do, you will impact our region. I know that you'll do incredible things next term.
And I wish you luck in everything next year and in the future.
I'm so excited to see what you're going to accomplish next year as Regional Mora. I don't think anyone could do it better than you.
You did amazing things last year, and I can't wait to see what you're going to accomplish this year.
I'm super proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do next year on Regional Board.
I can't wait to cheer you on and stand by your side the entire time.
I'm gonna miss you. Hopefully Jack still lets me talk to you.
I think the region is lucky to have you.
And I know you will do amazing things for us and for the region like you have done for the past couple of years.
I know together we can accomplish anything, and we will move the region forward.
Thanks for putting up with my nonsense anyways.
You're perfect.
I love you.
Love you.
I love you so, so, so much.
Love you. We love you, Brittany.
I love you. Love you.
Love you so much.
Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you, Brittany.
I love you.
Congratulations. I'm always here for you. Miss you all.
So that's it. Good. Thank you again for everything you've done. And I am so excited to see what you do next year. You are going to crush it. I love you.
Hope you enjoyed that, man. Don't cry, we're only halfway done. Okay. Is there a motion to move out of the state of the chapter and into discharges and installations?
Motion.
I recognize Nico. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
I recognize Vicky. Is there a call?
1-800 Michaela Weagle.
Stop. Do I have any dissent? Dissent. Seeing and hearing none, we will now move into discharges of the 2019-2020 board and installations of the 2020 fall term board. Would the outgoing board of Chaverot please rise and hold up your candle? It doesn't matter if it's lit or not, or just pretend you have a candle.
Thank you, everyone. That was insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. What am I supposed to do right now?
It's in the script.
Is there a motion? Okay. Oh, I'm discharging Sophia. Okay. Okay. Ready, Soph? Are you ready? Okay. By the power vested in me by chapter, sorry, I need to read properly. I'm very high emotions right now. By the power vested in me by chapter Chaverot BBG number 2307 and the Lake Ontario region B'nai B'rith girls, I hereby discharge you, Sophia Lila Ribnick, of your duties as chapter Gisboree. Leora. By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG number 2307 and Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby discharge you, Leora Aaron Prucci, as your duties as Chapter Shlicha. This is a lot. They should split this up. This is like a lot of emotions. By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG number 2307 and Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby discharge you, Hannah Rose Cohen, of your duties as Chapter Mazkira. By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG, I don't want to do it. I'm just gonna have two people board. By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG number 2307 and Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby discharge you, Michaela Dahlia Weigel, as your duties as Chapter Sikanit. Ready? Did you make those candles? You never told me.
Yeah, I make candles for everyone.
I love them. Can I see better?
Oh, it's so cute.
Position and
oh, I love.
They're really cute. This is the type of thing that you should be telling me, Hannah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Should I light? I'm gonna actually light my candle. I'm gonna wait till I discharge you first. Okay, install you. By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG number 2307 and Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby install you, Hannah Rose Cohen, as Chapter Nisia, and I charge you with all duties pertaining to this high and honorable office.
Woo!
Except wait, I would like to light mine. Can you just wait? I don't know how to do this. You guys made me so emotional and my hand is really sweaty and I can't press the lighter.
When are your hands not sweaty?
I'm making excuses.
Hold on.
Go Vadim.
I'm shaking though, so I don't know if this is okay.
Okay, are you good?
Yeah.
By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG number 2307 in the Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby discharge you, Brittany Diane Zaretsky, of your duties as Chapter Nisia and install you as Chapter Madricha.
New board.
Can I have the newly elected board of Chaverot BBG please rise? And have your candle ready. By the power vested in me by Chaverot BBG number 2307 in the Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby install you, Leora Aaron Prucci, as Chapter Siganit, and I charge you with all the duties pertaining to this high and honorable office. By the power vested in me by Chaverot BBG 2307 in the Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby install you, Brooke Aaron Braverman, as Chapter Mara, and I charge you with all duties pertaining to this high and honorable office. By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG 2307 in the Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby install you, Vicky Surkovich, I'm so sorry, as Chapter Mazkira, and I charge you with all duties pertaining to this high and honorable office. By the power vested in me by Chapter Chaverot BBG 2307 in the Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby install you, Emma Pauline Katz, as Chapter Shlicha, and I charge you with all duties pertaining to this high and honorable office. By the power vested in me by Chaverot BBG 2307 in the Lake Ontario Region B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby install you, Taylor Shoshana Balsky, as Chapter Gizbarit, and I charge you with all duties pertaining to this high and honorable office. Oh, so I just wanted to say that I'm so excited to work with all of you. all of you started off, like I was there, I think, yeah, I was there when all of you joined BYO, and I already can see all of you growing and becoming these strong BBGs, and I'm so excited to see what all of you do this upcoming term. So now together, let's all blow out our candles. 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Is there a motion to move out of installations and into closing ceremonies?
Motion.
I recognize Leora. Is there a second?
Second.
I recognize Abby and Eric. Is there a call for acclamation?
1-800, I am crying inside.
I recognize Gab. Do I hear any dissent? 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 Seeing and hearing none. You have a dissent.
Yeah, I have a dissent. I'm dissenting. I would like us all to please stand up and hug our computers as a group hug, as my last will. So please, everyone, just group hug. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Do I have any more dissent? 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 Seeing and hearing none, we are now in closing ceremonies. Now that our business has ended, it is our hope that we have carried on our deliberations in a manner befitting the great organization of which we are a part. Let us now leave with free and joyous hearts and with minds that are filled with the thoughts and deeds that are pure and noble. Will the Chaverot Habrit please read the closing prayer? Any more?
Legally, you can dance, but the last drop always ends up in your pants.
Brittany, did you research these quotes?
No, that's my life motto.
Oh, play.
Okay. I now declare this meeting officially adjourned. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a great time. Thank you again if you sent in a video. Have a good night.
I would like a kiss on the